The phone slipped from my hand, clattering across the hardwood floor like a gunshot. My breath caught as I read the message burning into my eyes. Meet me at the pier tonight, 8 p.m. Don't tell Elise. From Caleb, my boyfriend of 3 years, but sent to a number I didn't recognize. My thumb hovered, trembling, heart hammering against my ribs. The words didn't make sense yet, but they clawed at something deep inside. The apartment smelled of burnt coffee and lavender candles, a mix that suddenly turned my stomach. Caleb's jacket hung on the chair, the leather creased from his broad shoulders. I could still hear his laugh from last night, warm, easy, and now it felt like a lie fraying at the edges. I picked up the phone again, the cracked screen mirroring my fractured thoughts. Why the pier? Why secrecy? The signs had been there all along, late nights, a phone always tilted just out of view, eyes darting away when I asked about his day. I had rationalized it all because love blinds you. Hands shaking, I logged into his cloud account, a shared password from a time when trust was unshakable. Photos loaded, our memories, our life, but then I saw her. A woman with dark curls, a smile sharp enough to cut, leaning into him at a bar, standing on a pier. My chest tightened like a vice. The timestamps revealed lies, moments he had stolen while claiming to be at a work conference. I slammed the laptop shut, lungs burning. I wanted to scream, to throw something, but instead I sank into silence. I needed proof. I needed to see it for myself. At 7:30, coat on, I drove to the pier. The night air was cold, sharp with salt and seaweed. I hid behind a shuttered ice cream stand, watching. At 8:02, Caleb appeared. My heart lurched. And then she arrived, the woman from the photos, curls bouncing, red coat vivid against the gray night. They hugged too long, too close. I could see it all. Her hand brushed his knee, his smile soft and intimate, the same one he used to smile at me. My nails dug into my palms as I memorized every gesture, every betrayal. She whispered, "You need to tell her, Caleb. This can't go on." I know. I don't want to hurt her, he murmured. Hurting her? You're already breaking her every day with your lies, she spat. The confession hit like a physical blow. I love her, Mia, but I love you too. The world tilted. He loved her. And I, standing in the shadows, felt the future I'd imagined shatter into pieces. Caleb, I said, voice steady, deliberate, how long? 6 months, he admitted, barely a whisper. 6 months of lies, stolen moments, a secret life built behind my back. I turned to Mia. Did you know? She nodded. Lips tight. My heart cracked, but I stayed calm. I told him to end it. I didn't want to be the other woman, but the truth was, we both had already become victims of his betrayal. I stepped back, creating space between us, a chasm filled with broken trust. He reached for me. I never meant to hurt you, he said. But his words were too little, too late. I walked away, footsteps echoing across the boardwalk. Caleb called, desperate, but I didn't look back. That night, tears streamed, but a strange clarity emerged. This wasn't the end. It was the beginning of rebuilding, piece by piece, without him. Later, I found a letter in his jacket, written to Mia, ending the affair. Dated the day before I discovered the text. He had tried to choose me, but the betrayal had already done its damage. I burned the letter, letting the flames curl around his words, a final closure I didn't need him to give.